Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Gearheaddaily. And every day I try to bring you something interesting, neat, funny, or just sometimes enraging things in the car world. And today I have to go on a little rant, and a couple of folks have asked me, well, can you just read some Ron Swanson quotes? And sure, if that's what you want, go ahead. Put them in the go ahead and comment below, and I'll throw out just an entire compilation of Ron Swanson quotes. Why not? It's for fun, right? But if you haven't subscribed yet and you're new to the channel, please do. It really helps me out, help channel grow a little bit, and be able to do some more of these fun things as kind of trying to kind of balance a lot of different things. But today, I saw this today, and I went off on a rant, and I'm going to go off on my rant again. And but here we go. Okay, it all started because Ford CEO came out and basically said the self-driving car thing is premature. So let's go through the article. And then I'm just going to let go because I'm kind of at my end of my road when it comes to this stuff. So here we go. Ford CEO tells everyone to settle down, more tit-for-tat tariffs, etc. Okay. And managing expectations. A few years ago, automakers said that they would have 100% self-driving cars by 2017. It's 2019. Didn't happen. Uber promised it 2016. Okay. Tesla and Google are also really heavily into this as well, but no firm dates. Okay, Tesla's on my list. Google's on my list. Uber's on my list of rants today because it's coming. It's boiling. It's boiling. So here we go. You can add Ford to that list too. On Ford event on Tuesday, Jim Hackett, their CEO, said we overestimated the arrival of autonomous vehicles. No flipping duh. Okay. The outlet maintains that Ford's first self-driving car is still on for 2021. Yeah, good luck. Its applications will be narrow. Yep. For what we call geo-fenced, because the problem is so complex. Here's what he said. When we break through, it will change the way our toothpaste is delivered. Logistics and ride structures in cities will get redesigned. I won't be in charge of Ford when this is going on, but I see it clearly. Yeah, because it's that far off, okay? When we bring this to market, it's going to be really powerful, and there's going to be an alliance partners that will haven't announced it yet, but will make more certain that we don't take all the risks ourselves financially. Yeah, so they're spreading out the load, knowing that this is a huge problem, okay? Hackett has been catching stuff for Ford's poor profit last year, but he's confident they'll turn the corner. Okay, CEO said one of his goals is to make sure the business is ready for the next recession. Okay, good luck. He and his top executives have moved. I really don't envy that position at all because I fully understand a lot of the weight and burden falls on you as the CEO to lead strategy and to design a path forward, and that is including such things as major recessions. So major respect to those people who have to make those decisions. Not part of my rant today. Okay. He says he spends 20% of his time every week working on some of the futuristic problems Ford faces, such as autonomous vehicles, and they have been overhyped. Keyword overhyped. Here it is. I could have told you that years ago. I could have told you that. Okay. It was a narrow application. They're going to geo-fence. Basically what that means is they're going to put a little parameter for it, and it can only go, the little vehicle can only go in certain paths or a certain area, generally away from people, okay? Their immediate plan to operate with only a specific area, like, for instance, pizza delivery in the Miami area. Have you ever driven in Miami? There is no time ever in which there is not, like, a 4-hour gridlock in Miami. Good freaking luck with that autonomous vehicle. And maybe it'll get robbed and graffitied. Who knows? Right? Because all you have to do, let's say, for example, if an autonomous vehicle comes up on you, stand in front of it, and with any luck and good programming, it will stop because it's not supposed to do that. And 4 or 5 of your buddies can go rob the thing and have some free pizza. And then as soon as you get your free pizza, stand out of the way, and the thing will just drive off. I mean, it's not that. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying there are potential issues here that I don't think people are seeing. So that being said, a human driver could activate an autonomous mode as long as they're operating within an approved domain where the technology works. Okay, yeah. It is a longer way off since the cost of equipment of level 4 capability will be expensive for the foreseeable future, and selling cars with autonomous capability does not make economic sense. Yeah, it's super expensive. This AI stuff is very, very expensive and difficult. Okay, so here's I kind of have to go off on my rant a little bit. Here's what they said. What this person is saying, that the autonomous vehicle is way off, right? And the author puts this nail on the head here. This under promise over deliver camp. But the autonomous vehicle people are driving me nuts, and it's the problem, in my opinion, with Silicon Valley. And this is where my rant is going. They do this completely backwards. Overpromise, way the hell under deliver. Tesla is a great example of that. Theranos is a great example of that. You have somebody who overpromises the world because they firmly believe that, we can just technology our way out of the issue, right? And if we haven't solved a problem, then, well, technology can just solve the issue. When they fail to take in things like, reality. Okay, Theranos is a great example of that. The Theranos company and Elizabeth Holmes and her crew were trying to do stuff that was physically impossible. And I remember reading some things about her prior to getting busted and that sort of thing, and she was going off about how all these scientists told her it couldn't be done, and here she is making it done because she's just the visionary to get it done and using technology to fix it. In reality, it never worked, not once, not even for a little bit. So this is another example, I think, of over-promising, way under-delivering. Okay, what was that previously, where that autonomous vehicle killed somebody, and the person was in the car, the passenger was in the car and couldn't stop it, and it ended up killing a pedestrian. Which here's the deal: the problem is so enormous, but you've got people in Silicon Valley and that kind of group that everybody wants to be the next Steve Jobs, and everybody wants to, become the next great inventor and all that sort of thing. And so you overpromise, get a bunch of backers, and then hopefully it works out in the end, right? And well, worst case scenario, you just go, oh, gee, it didn't work out, and then you leave. So technology is a great thing. Okay, it is. It's wonderful. I use it every day. I'm using it right now. It's wonderful. However, it is not the be-all and end-all to solving all of the world's problems, including autonomous vehicles. Do I think we're going to have autonomous vehicles? Sure. I do believe at some point in our future. Is it going to be in the next, in my opinion, 10 years? No. I think we're at least, in my opinion, is 2019. I will say we will see fully 100% autonomous vehicles 15 to 20 years. Okay, so it's, let's say 2020, I'd say 2035, I think, that's my prediction, is when we'll see fairly competent autonomous vehicles. That's my prediction, okay? So this is my soapbox today. My soapbox is stop it. Stop thinking that we're just not putting our shoulder into things enough. And I'll even go so far as to say the requirement that certain, gasoline vehicles get X amount of gallons, and then they just, the government kind of keeps ratcheting it up. Well, if you can get 5%, it's like 5% every year. Well, at a certain point, you've reached the realistic capability of what it's designed to do. And all you're doing is, if you go from gas vehicles to electric vehicles, is you're just shifting the if you want to use the carbon footprint thing, you're just moving it from one realm to the other. You're just kind of shifting it, because energy can never be, first law of entropy, or first law of thermodynamics, is energy can never be lost or created. It's just there. Okay, so you're just shifting it. Now, do I think electric cars are probably the way to go? Probably, yeah. I think it's a good idea. But let's not kid ourselves. It's got to come from somewhere. Okay, so I'm not saying it's the best answer. I'm not saying it's the worst answer. What I am saying is stop trying to bend reality to something that you think it should be, because you just don't like the way it is, or you just don't think we're just not putting our shoulder into it enough. So Okay, rant off. I'm done. What do you think? I'm probably full of it. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate mail. Totally fine. I'm fine with that. But I don't know. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Am I on base? Am I off base? Am I out of left field? I don't know. I'm totally with the CEO here. I think it's totally overhyped. I think they overpromised, way under-delivered, and I think Tesla's a part of that too. Elon Musk is just, he's just an ego, megalomaniac in my opinion. And I throw them all in the same booth of that Theranos situation where overpromising, trying to get a bunch of backers, and then kind of going, oh, geez, it didn't work. Now what? Kind of throw their hands in the air. So anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Check you guys later.